Hey everyone, welcome back to the CP Women's Open here at Wascana Country Club in Regina. I'm pleased to be joined by Georgia Hall, a recent major champion, and not only is this your first time to the CP Women's Open, but it's actually your first time in Canada.
Yes.
What's kind of your first impressions of Canadians and the country as a whole so far?
I love it. The weather's quite good at the moment, and the people are really friendly. So no, I'm having a good time at the moment.
And what about the golf course so far? I know you played already this morning, first couple holes for Pro-Am. You've probably seen it a little bit the first couple days. What do you think about Wascana?
It's nice. It's quite flat, so it's always nice to walk. It's enjoyable, and the greens are in quite good condition, quite fast. So I look forward to seeing up tomorrow morning.
Does it remind you of any clubs back home in England?
Yeah, it's actually quite English, I think, really, and the rough's actually quite tough. So I think avoid the rough and stay on the fairways.
And try to keep it down in this prairie wind out here, right?
Yeah, it's quite a lot of wind, especially in the afternoon. So we'll see how it goes.
Perfect. Now back to that British Open victory. I mean, it was a win for the ages. It was absolutely tremendous to see you kind of come down to the finish and have the crowds cheering you on. Now that it's kind of in the rear view a couple weeks, can you put into words what that whole week was like for you?
It went by so quick. That is incredible. Just to have my dad on the bag and have my boyfriend and mum watching is very special for the family as well. And to have so much support, people following me and cheering my name was absolutely fantastic.
Was there any really special texts or calls that you ended up getting after the win?
Yeah, quite a lot of professional golfers and men like Tom Lehman, Sam Torrance, people like that, and I read a few of their messages before I teed off in the final round. So
very nice.
They're very special to me. Yeah.
And as well, the Solheim Cup is coming up again next year.
Yeah.
Is that something that's on your radar? Are you looking forward to participating again?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Solheim is one of the best moments in your career, in my opinion, and I had such a great time last year. And to be at Glen Eagles in Scotland and Katrina captaining it, I think it'd be very special, so I hope I get on the team.
Speaking of special moments, one of the things you did get to do after the Women's British was to go to Wimbledon, and you got to actually sit in the royal box. How was that moment?
That was cool, yeah. We were very close. I watched Serena Williams as well.
Very nice.
That was one of my dreams to watch her, and she's incredible, and we had such a lovely time.
Growing up, I guess 2 and a bit hours outside of London, did you ever imagine in your dreams that you would be sitting in that box while watching Wimbledon?
Not really, no. I just wanted to get a ticket to go there, but Royal Box was very special, and I'm very lucky and honoured to be able to sit there.
Now this is your first year out here full time on the LPGA Tour. How have you been able to stay so consistent? You've made a lot of cuts. Have you just kind of been used to what you need to do out here week in and week out?
Well, it's been a change for sure. The travelling is a lot harder and a lot more of it, and I'm playing a lot more golf. But no, I've loved every minute of it, and I think I'm really adapting for the second half of the season, and that's why my golf's, I think, really good right now.
And part of that, you're a Callaway Golf staffer. What is it meant to play Callaway clubs, and what kind of differentiates them from the other golf clubs out there?
Well, this is my first year playing Callaway clubs, so it's amazing. I think the irons are brilliant, and I hit them really well, and especially the driver. It's kind of my best friend in the bag, and I've actually nearly always played with God's putter my whole life anyway. So I've got an old one, but it's my trusty best friend, and I think they make amazing golf clubs.
Beautiful. All right, Georgia, well, thank you very much for doing this with us in Golf Town today, and all the best this week here at the CP Women's Open, and welcome to Canada. Hope you come back again another time.
Yes, me too.
And everyone out there, stay tuned on Golf Town's Facebook page, facebook.com/golftown. We'll have a few more Facebook Lives with some of the stars of the LPGA Tour as the day chugs along.